Akademiks can't ride no wave.
All right, people, we are still kind of like checking out what's going on with Lil Tjay, Offset. I am checking as we speak to see if we have any processing that was done. I'm pretty sure this is going to take a while. They got shit to do in Florida. But all this is coming out of Florida. Here we go. I'll let you know if he pops up in this database. No, still no. So Lil Tjay supposedly is in custody. Offset's at the hospital. We don't know how this incident started. There was a lot of people seemingly there. I'm pretty sure someone has the full altercation or maybe the back and forth with words on camera somewhere. So now we got give me a second. I'm still trying to figure out this Lil Tjay stuff, man. The Flock will hear some shit.
Offset got shot up, had a better approach. Already looking, he says, oh, I've seen Offset fight.
That I have in my safe.
You're a rich that he told her to he still needed that. He still needed that.
Yeah. Oh. So he was like, I did a favor and this is a test. I was like, okay, what? He was like, how much money can you get or are you by? And I was like, I mean, like I sent him the video, like all that money that I have in my safe.
You're a rich.
And he immediately called me. He called me back and then he was like, bring all of it. And I was like, I don't even know how much this is. He was like, bring all of it because I have a ton of 20s and then like hundreds.
At the time, not now, currently.
No, yeah, no.
Because, continue, keep going.
Because now, so then he was like, yeah, bring all of it. So I actually did.
So this is about Offset degeneracy again. But
in my mind, I was like, I can't give him the 20s. Like, let me just give him the hundreds. He was like counting out in the car. I went to the casino, by the way. I'm not going to do every single detail and have this.
She's working on her 40-minute straight drive.
And just like Offset did to Lil Tjay, when it came back to paying back the money he borrowed, all of a sudden Offset created beef so he don't got to pay it back. So Selena Powell would post on her social media that she was getting threatened by Offset because she asked Offset to pay back the money that he owes her. So she took to her social media to says, if anything happens to me, Offset did it. She would also go and says, tired of this grown man. Offset was indeed shot in the leg. Offset was transported to the hospital. He was listed in stable condition. Now he's still in the hospital as far as I was told. Now, a rep for the Seminole County Police Department tells TMZ, we are aware of an incident that occurred at a valet area after 7 p.m. Monday outside of Seminole Hard Rock, Hollywood, that resulted in non-life-threatening injuries to an individual who was transported to Memorial Regional Hospital in Hollywood. The rep added, Seminole police were on site immediately and the situation was contained quickly. 2 individuals have been detained by police. The investigation is ongoing. The site is secure and there is no threat to the public. Operations continue as normal. Here's what happened, okay? Lil Tjay and Offset are both at this casino. Offset is a gambling addict. Offset is at the casino almost every day. If you're somebody who wants to meet Offset one day, go to a casino in Florida. Offset is going to be there. That's just what Offset does. Offset is a gambling addict. I don't know why he's that's his thing. He's at a casino 24/7 gambling. So Offset and Lil Tjay is both outside of the casino. They're in the valet area. While in the valet area, they ran into each other. I was told that Offset is who engaged the altercation. He engaged the confrontation. Now, like I said before, Offset is somebody who can fight. Offset, I don't think is scared of Lil Tjay not one bit. Now, I was told, Lil Tjay wasn't backing down either. They both got in each other's faces. Offset took off on Lil Tjay. Offset put hands and feet on Lil Tjay. And somebody pulled out a gun and shot Offset. Now, who that person is, use your imagination. Who would have an invested interest in shooting Offset because Offset is whooping on Lil Tjay? Use your imagination. Now, 2 people have been detained. It's unclear if Lil Tjay is one of the 2 that's been detained. Now, Akademiks did say he spoke to Lil Tjay representative as well as Offset representative. Now, Lil Tjay and his rep is offering little to no information because obviously, duh, right? Like, what are they going to say? Hey, bruh, like Lil Tjay got his butt whooped, so Lil Tjay and his associate shot Offset. Man, cut it out, bro. They can't say it. So they told Ak, there was an altercation, but we can't say much at the time. Sorry, cat's out the bag, okay? Lil Tjay was getting whooped on, and shots were fired.
There's multiple people in custody. Yo, how the fuck did Flacco do this so quick? Now, give me 1 second. Yeah, man. Offset got to get the fuck on out of Hard Rock, man. Yo, Offset, man. I got a steak deal. Like we gotta get you a steak deal, my boy. Like for real. Yo, chat. Look at this shit. Why this shit? There's a Rod Wave song like stuck in my mind right now. Wait, why is it not opening up? Okay, it's not opening. Oh, fuck. Give me 1 second, chat. Give me 1 second. Oh, yeah, I can't see that. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all, chat. On some shit. And this is why we all got our vices. Shit, gambling be kicking my ass too. I can't even cap. Gambling kick my ass too. But, again, I kind of said before, man, I sent a lot of prayers for Offset because I think it's one thing, you're gambling, you're losing. We all lose from time to time. Or a lot, whatever. You're not going to beat the casino. But you can't forget who you are, right? Like, you're Offset. Like, you being in a casino, you can't, you have to remember that you have real-world issues. People know where you are. This kind of sounds like, because I even asked Lil Tjay's team, I'm like, everybody know Offset's at Hard Rock all the time. If he's in, Florida for a hosting, why go there? And I don't know, maybe Lil Tjay just likes going to Hard Rock. Chat. I'm going to show you this. So, Selena sent me this, and it was, this was when Offset finessed her for 20 or 30 grand. Look at this shit, chat. This is, look, right? But that's not the important part. And Offset, you can't be sending this type of shit around to people. Look at this. Look at this. This is Offset with his Hard Rock host. He's like, I'm here. He said, only gave me $3K in cash. He says, at least you have some cash. That's what the host says. He says, credit line. He says, I'm working on it. He says, how long? Because he's trying to gamble. The host says, I'm not sure. I sent it higher. It's up in credit. He said, what did they say? Now, he says, this is the host. He says, do you want to know what's your down this trip? He says, yes. $890,000. He said, oh my God, what the fuck? He said, I need $500K more. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Yo, I'm living in that bitch. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ. This is crazy. But I mean, you losing shit like that. But yo, Offset's I'm not saying this to embarrass him. I hope y'all notice. Like, he's a fucking legend. He's greater than this. He's greater than like these situations we're hearing about him with. He's, at least come to state, bro. Come to state. Now, I ain't trying to do a plug. I'm just saying, man, I don't know if it seems like he's in there chasing losses. And I've been there too, because I'm kind of low-key a fiend too. I ain't gonna cap with you. Like, you know what I mean? We all been there. I'm not gonna act like Offset the only nigga. But, bruh, if your ops could pull up on you at this casino because you're there lacking, just spending days, weeks, months, it's not good. You feel me? Nah, Offset's a legend. What are you talking about? Nah, Offset's absolutely a legend. So this kind of like proves everything. And the host says, I was going to come with you. I got a truck here. I don't know what that means. So I guess he went down 9-10 because he took Selena $20K, right? So he was down 890 already. Took Selena $20K. That shit ain't come back. Fucked up, huh? Whatever. Anyway. Prayers. I don't even know who's Offset's team. That's the thing about it. Somebody said, at least with stake you get paid regardless of your losses. That's not true. That's not true either. Now, gambling is gambling. And I do think, obviously I think we should probably have a better, a more in-depth conversation about gambling overall. Because no matter what level you are on, I know everyone, especially these days, even if you like sports, you probably end up betting or wagering or doing a player prop or a parlay or something like that. I'm not attacking gambling necessarily when it comes to this Offset thing. I just wish he would move like a fucking superstar, because I look at Offset like a superstar. And if you're gonna be in a casino for 2 weeks, just have your team in the casino with you. Have somebody watching your back. Have somebody to diffuse situations if they ever happen. Granted, for him, I'm pretty sure he ran into 1,000 fans before somebody that didn't like him popped up. But it's kind of important to know. Somebody said table games only. Somebody said he isn't a superstar or legend. Wait, Offset's not a superstar to y'all? Am I tripping? Somebody says gambling addiction is crazy. I almost got into that shit. Lost 1,010 minutes. Had to check myself. Yeah, and again, I don't. I think that's why he's probably there a lot. Just being honest, he's probably there because he's chasing losses. But I'm still not blaming the gambling. I'm blaming the way he's moving because he's gambling. Like, he should have security. You're out and about, even though you might think the casino is home. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Shit. Like I heard a story. I heard that the Hard Rock gave him a jet just to like some holiday. Like, yo, yeah, just take the jet and go to Atlanta and go see a family. Yo, if the casino's giving you a jet to go see a family, bruv, yo, there's no casino known to man that's giving you a jet to leave them. That's when they know they got you. They're like, oh, you're definitely coming back. They gave you a fucking jet. Oh, hey, take the jet. All right, go spend some time with the fam. And then come back, we'll rob you a little bit more. You know? Somebody said, stop copping police or Offset. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. I be gambling a lot too. So I kind of see, like, we're not susceptible. We're all susceptible to certain vices or certain addictions. So I'm not here to talk about addictions or if he's losing. I'm here to say, don't forget who you are. Don't forget who you are. That's my thing. Don't forget who you are. You're Offset. You shouldn't be arguing with a fan about a picture. If you want to go do that and you could lose whatever type of money, man, get your security just to kind of flank you if you want to be in a casino. That they could make sure you're not getting bothered. You're not getting trolled. Somebody's not trying to plot on you. Somebody ain't trying to run up and do something. That's my only thing. I'm not telling him to stop gambling because to me, I think that would be hypocritical. Because I would think I would tell myself to stop gambling a long time ago. So I'm not going to say that. What I'm going to say is that don't forget who you are, right? Like, that's how addicts kind of become the worst version of themselves, right? Like, I'm pretty sure Delonte West has like some, mental health stuff, I would hope. But when people are talking about him and like his deterioration because of some of the vices he had, whether it was, some drugs or, whatever it was, I think there's a point of addiction where you forget who you are and you don't give a fuck. And that lack of giving a fuck is where it takes you down a really deep, dark spiral. But I keep saying call whack. What is whack going to tell us about this? I mean, I call him. It's just that I'm not too sure if you guys are anticipating he has like some interesting or exclusive angle. The Bruno Mars story always kind of like, let's see. That always kind of like intrigued me. Was this ever true? Some people say it was false.
Which in turn, they force him to perform every night until the bills are paid off. But from the looks of it, it doesn't seem like Bruno Mars' debt is going to be paid off anytime soon. So let's get into it.
Whoa, brother.
Now, Bruno Mars...
Whoa, brother. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Bruno Mars...
I think he got some good info. Pause.
They turn a blind eye and they end up becoming enablers. Now, Vegas has been a tough place for Bruno Mars.
Oh, Bruno Mars got arrested for cocaine? Yeah, I imagine Bruno Mars does some cocaine.
For years now, over a decade, because in 2010 he was arrested for having some drugs. After performing at the Hard Rock Hotel Casino in Las Vegas, he was arrested.
It's always a Hard Rock, huh?
Early Sunday morning on suspicion of cocaine. It turns out that hotel security actually discovered Bruno Mars with the drugs and they detained him. And it seems